It should be good.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna
You
turn
do
on the
noise
video.
cancellation, right?
Yeah.
Before I come back.
Separately, so don't worry. Okay. All right, you ready?
5 minutes, Sensei.
Hey guys, Jeff Vita here with the Kung Fu Driving Podcast. I am at the Martial Arts Mega Weekend, hosted by Master Alan Goldberg, and we are who also runs the Kung Fu and Karate Expo, also here in Atlantic City. But right now he's here talking about the Martialist comic book behind him. Sifu Cliff, thank you so much for joining the show again.
Thank you.
How's the show going for you so far?
I love the Kung Fu podcast.
Thank you.
I think you guys are great.
Thank you.
You've been to my show a few times.
I have. Always a pleasure to hook up at Sifu Cliff's show. Fantastic expo for martial arts and martial artists, so it's awesome to be there. But how is this show going for you?
Well, this show, I think I've been coming out about 13 or 14 years.
Yeah.
Of course, COVID happens. They canceled twice. We actually ran our own show, the Kung Fu Karate Expo and the Masters of Martial Arts Hall of Fame. We actually did that through COVID.
Yeah.
We were one of the few conventions that didn't cancel. We just changed the dates, and we ended up landing in August that first year.
Yeah.
But yeah, this show's awesome. It's today's Saturday. It's excitement, nonstop.
Celebrities here, everything's going on.
Within this time, we've lost some friends, and I miss all of them. You know what I mean? I miss them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
A newer generation's coming. So today I've seen some new people coming in, different martial arts, and some decent people. You know?
So yeah, talk to me about that. What is a show like this and the show that you put on? What does it mean for martial artists?
Well, there's different meanings. This show is. The nighttime is actually the largest of the martial art hall of fames. So it's a gathering where everybody pays homage to the martial artists. We don't really get a lot of support for mainstream like sports where they got Pepsi or Budweiser, where they give them billions of dollars. We don't have any of that. We have zero of that. So shows like this, my show, it's really sponsored by the people that come to it. Martial arts is everywhere, but in America, it's also nowhere.
Right.
In Asia, martial arts is respected. All over Europe, it's respected. South America, respected. Iceland, in the Arabian lands, it's respected, and the government's involved with it. They know where to get the knowledge. In America, we don't get that.
Yeah.
They'll put a police officer out in the street with very limited training and no knowledge of martial arts.
Right.
But in Hong Kong, they're walking around with no guns, using Chinese handcuff locks on people, carrying them away. In England, they've got no guns. They're using brutal fight.
Yeah.
They know martial art too.
Yeah. And so events like this kind of shine that spotlight on martial arts and their utility in society beyond health and
Here in America, we have a chance to be in the movies, in the back credits, because we're the action stars, otherwise known as stuntman. But in Hong Kong, you're seeing people like Jackie Chan himself, where he can make 5 movies in 2 weeks. By having natural skills, develop skills, and having a good keen eye, developing storyline and stuff. So the martial artist is the star there, not here. Yeah.
So speaking of storylines, you have the Martialist comic book.
Yeah.
Talk to me about that. What was the genesis of it, and what is the state of the comic book right now?
All right, so we've had 3 comic books that's actually come out of our movie, which is Martialist, which talks about originally is the decline and the rebirth of martial arts. You see, we're probably missing 5 people now. They passed away.
Right.
But they were in this movie, and the movie keeps it forever. So within that time, we started developing a comic book. At least 8 years it's taken, maybe more. Into the World happens in our fantasy comic book, but real martial artists come together for kind of like revenge. You know, a lot of comic books or movies, they talk about the end of the world. Well, the end of the world happens in page 1. So within that time, we come from the ashes. We fight our way against these terrible hordes of demons.
You have been avoiding me, and I'm not speaking to you.
What are you talking about? I get your thing every damn day. What's that one, Thug Life or something? You send me every damn day. So, so within that, we've developed a villain who you see, where was he? See a little corner of him, but he appears. I don't want to tell you who it is, but he has many names, and it turned this guy.
Cool.
He's a martial artist himself. Just tell you, he's 5,000 years old, at least. He casts the spell, destroys the world, but he holds a lot of names. Historically, he's everywhere. But, should I tell you who the villain is? He's Pac-Man. He's also the devil. He's
awesome.
the Kung Fu devil.
So for anybody who remembers the Kung Fu,
Don't tell anybody.
the Kung Fu TV shows of the 70s and 80s,
Good to see you.
you've seen Pai Mei in a lot of the Shaw Brothers films. So you gotta check those out to see what we're talking about. That's pretty awesome.
So yeah, we ended up. So we have 3 comic books. It's what we're trying to do is bridge a gap between the generations.
Sure.
Martial artists are here. It's younger generations of people. The New York Comic Con is the largest of all. Our show, our martial arts show is a small compared to this.
Sure, yeah.
44,000 vendors. We'll be like, my show has about 250 masters. We put everybody to work, you know.
Yeah.
But you know, it's our life.
Yeah.
We, as Hachimiko says, we've chosen this life. You know, so we've made our own decisions, and we're compulsed to do this. But if you ever meet us out in the street, if you meet us in one way, we'll be the most helpful.
Yeah.
And if you meet us at the other ends, you'll be blessed to find our skills. You know what I mean?
And speaking of the skills, you're still a practicing martial arts and instructor.
Yeah.
Do you see yourself slowing down anytime soon?
No, I've been doing Wing Chun for 30 years now. I'm directly descent to Japan. My teacher is Sifu and also Chongkei Chow. One of these issues, there's an alternate issue where actually has a picture of my teacher. Here, yeah, the alternate of issue 3.
Cool.
It's probably the most devastating martial artist you'll ever meet. He lives in a cave in Puerto Rico. I haven't seen him in 22 years. He came out to my show.
Yeah, I was there. Yeah.
I'm no longer worried about my problems with the casino or the hotel. Instead, I worried my teacher. Does he have a water today? We're going to go out and eat. What does he need? Here, make sure he's got a good place to stay, you know?
All right, so tell me about the schedule of the comic book. What's the release schedule? How are we looking for the next issue?
So we're at least three quarters through. We have it fully written. Color is coming. A little bit of winter slowdown for us, but we'll have issue 4 by June 10th. Museum they're going out,
Cool.
find this ancient treasure to fight them off. You know what I mean? So this story is just wild. I mean, in this third issue, Dr. Kevin Hufford ends up. How you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. So Dr. Kevin Kupper hits a guy in the face with a hot dog. Dr. Kevin Kupper fights this, and he hits him in the face with a hot dog. It's hilarious. Because they're in the streets of New York.
Sure.
So you just grab that and wing, wisdom.
What about the Martialist movie? Now, I know a little while ago there was a Martialist 2 in production. What's the story on that?
We've been in production, oh God. We're on the 5th year now. We had 2 strong years. COVID came, slowed down, and then we lost Anchirico Guy.
Yep.
He had an untimely heart attack.
Yeah,
just
big
going
loss.
out to the street.
Yeah.
And so that slowed us down a lot. Within that time, we had some limited things, and we have new production together, a new producer. So yeah, I feel that we'll have it finished this year.
Very cool.
I really wanted it, but you know, when you make movies, you never get what you plan. It's a lot of chaos. You never know what's going to happen. But just like my martial arts, I go to the end, I bring it together, I have the idea, bring it to that point, and you know, trust the people around you. It's not hard. We don't have to act.
Right.
So our movie doesn't have any. That's our show. There's a lot of people there. So, but we also do the additional things. We keep shooting. You know, we want to make a true martial arts movie that doesn't have actors, has masters. You know.
Cool. Any thought to making the Martialist comic book a movie at some point?
We have animation coming together.
Very cool.
Have a
Very
good
cool.
animation team.
Nice.
Schools, and I think we're just going to turn this and throw it into martial arts. Martialist movie 2.
Oh, nice.
So we're going to actually have an animated part.
Very
Once
cool.
again, you're learning all the secrents. We're not telling anybody about
This is
it.
why the Kung Fu Driving Podcast is the best show
I'm
out
very
there.
good at keeping secrets. Trust me. My students for all these years, they don't know everything. You're good at it. So we're gonna voice over the animation.
Very
we're
cool.
gonna probably use some of the real people, and you know, we'll voice over the other people.
Awesome.
And but we actually maybe we should get pushing through that. I think it would be important. So.
If you need a podcast voice for the animation, you know where to go, right?
What do you want to be? You want to be a Bit Beans?
Sure.
How are you, man? Good to see you.
Baby, man.
Yeah, good to see you. I'm on podcast right now. Here.
Sorry.
No worries.
Look, I love your thing. Here, turn that. Look at that. Look.
Hi, podcast.
Very cool.
Who's that guy on a jacket?
That's
rad.
awesome.
That's really awesome, man. So, these come on our show all the time.
Cool.
All the time. What was the question that I missed?
When you need a podcast voice for your
Voice, yeah, I think maybe we can get you in there. You know,
That's funny. That's awesome.
skeleton. Maybe
Yeah.
a skeleton.
That'd be great.
So,
But you know what? Tell the audience.
rad, yeah. Yes.
Tell the audience where they can go for more information about all of the things that you have going on.
So on Facebook, I used to be just Sifu Cliff. With the world of Facebook, they changed my name to my real name is Cliff Kupper. You can find me on Facebook. That's the best way.
Yeah.
We run an event. It's called the Kung Fu Karate Expo 17.
17 now, yeah.
And that's going to be on Facebook also.
Okay.
I try to make it as simple as it could be.
And it's
Because
June this year,
our
right?
show is crazy at times.
Yeah.
So
June this year? June
10th.
June 10th.
Harris Casino.
Harris Casino. Okay, cool.
We have tickets up there. Those that are martial artists, if they're a black belt, they can come and receive Hall of Fame award with us. We have a great dinner. We put a good. You at the dinner?
I was at the dinner. Yeah, it was great.
It was a good dinner.
Fantastic dinner.
that
Yeah,
fun?
it was great.
Yeah,
Great.
we're trying to push it, make it more exciting, more fun. Because as you live in this kind of life, I do a lot of these kind of things, and I analyze it. I analyze my show first, and I want to make sure that everybody's having a great time. You like that, dude? No, you don't like it.
No, that's it. That's you.
That is me. This is for you. This is for you. That's for you, sir. You don't want me? What are you talking about? See what I'm talking about? Generation gap.
Middle child, his middle line.
Oh, yeah. So, thank you.
Awesome. Sifu Cliff, thank you so much. Best of luck on the Martialist comic book, the Martialist movie, and on your show as well.
Did you see that I got tonight? Unreal.
That's awesome.
Unreal. How you doing? Good to see you. How you doing? How are you? I was wondering if you could sign my book for me. You okay? Yeah? Okay, here we go. Thank you, man. Good to see you. You too. Hope you get involved in what we have. We got 3 comic books here now. Exciting.
Awesome.
This Kung Fu podcast. You done?
I'm done. Yes, thank you.